Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuse. Shot at goal! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Martial looks to dink one in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Lukaku. Tries to dink it in. Rashford gets flagged offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
What a throw in. Draxler. Di Maria. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Is it in? They've scored!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Manchester didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Marquinhos. Now it's Draxler. Going through. Mbappe. He's left his man. Di Maria. Swept in.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Di Maria clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's there to cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Daniel Alves. Neymar. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Kurzawa. Pogba. A real chance to break. Pogba. Martial. Timely intervention. And that has been clubbed away. Mbappe. Neymar has been fouled. Has a pop! Pogba. Brings it forward. Rashford. Can he score? Rashford finds himself offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Rabiot. Daniel Alves. And it's Di Maria. Draxler. Neymar. A chance! Drills one in. Oh, it's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. Manchester present their opponents with the best possible chance here. De Gea looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
Things starting to look very comfortable. Hits one! Pogba decides to play it back. Marquinhos. Can he put it away? It's a goal! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Manchester get themselves back into contention. Can he finish? And in it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
De Gea perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up...
And the shot! Yes! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Paris Saint-Germain are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That intervention was very necessary. Whistle's gone, that for offside? Yes, it is.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little missed-time run.
Daniel Alves. Draxler. Daniel Alves. Mbappe. He's got away. Cut out in the nick of time. And we've reached half-time. We're underway again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk. And
he's gone for it! Lukaku. Oh, sweet feet. Neymar brings the ball forward. Mbappe pushes it out wide. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Pogba. He's found his man. Lukaku not easily shrugged off. He'll have a dip! He has done it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Rabiot. Draxler. Di Maria. Dani Alves. He slid it through. Good clearance and very necessary. Lukaku with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead...
Lukaku has a go! Draxler. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Pogba. Now it's Lukaku. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Cavani. Forward it goes. Lukaku. Draxler. Now it's Lukaku. Martial has a swing at it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Di Maria. Di Maria. Manchester haven't made a substitution yet. Draxler. Dani Alves looking to get on the end of this. Up to meet it! Really well taken goal. And surely that settles it. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Goes for goal! It's in! They're back within reach!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stay offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So is this the start of a comeback? Draxler. Mbappe. That's sprayed out wide. Chance to shoot! He's gone for it! He's scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
4 in the game. He is the man. Paris Saint-Germain lost themselves into a 3-goal lead. Shaw gets into the right position to intercept. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Out for a throw. Draxler. Aimed long and direct. And it's Neymar. Di Maria is demanding it out wide. Well read, he sorted that out. Shaw plays it forward. Draxler. Chance to shoot. Going for goal! And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Forward it goes. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
He's left his man. Kurzawa. Alexis Sanchez. Lukaku. Decent looking ball. It's got through. Shoots! Goal!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And the referee brings it to a close. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat, a thoroughly disappointing outcome. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama. It's Lukaku! Marvellous goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So, a breakthrough already. Rashford. Verratti. Great challenge. Lukaku! Manchester have a free kick. Manchester presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. Pogba with a real chance here. Pogba! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. 2 up, 2 easy. How many more to come? Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Manchester get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Marquinhos, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. And it's Cavani. Mbappe. Pogba goes looking. Marquinhos. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Di Maria, played out to the right. Well read, he sorted that out. Looking to break out here. He spotted the run and played him through. Rashford has a swing at it. They are rampant. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Verratti. He slid it through. That's gone a long way up and away. Rashford. Dashing forward at pace. He's through, now is he in? Now it's Lukaku. Shoots! It's in! And already they're looking to run away with it. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Manchester totally rampant here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Mbappe plays it out to the wing. Well played, he saw that coming. Marco Verratti. Mbappe. Matic. Pogba. Fakes the shoots. Oh, the ball's come loose.
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Goes for goal! Daniel Alves. Forward it goes. Mbappe. Fine defending there. Di Maria. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Has a hit! Really well taken goal.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Belts one. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are already promptly back underway. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Paris Saint-Germain just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Mbappe. Now it's Di Maria. Mbappe. Cut out in the nick of time. Now it's Martial. A real chance to break. He's picked him out. Marquinhos. Over to the left. And it's Verratti. Now it's Neymar. And he's away. Mbappe! Pogba has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
It's a brilliant interception. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Paris Saint-Germain seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Lukaku gets through on his own. Daniel Alves. Out wide to the right. Di Maria. He's got away. And he's cut it out. Rashford is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's gone for it! Lacking in accuracy.
Manchester just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And it's been taken straight back. Di Maria. Ball through needs to be good here. He's left his man. Mbappe! He scores! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So, just a cut. Going for goal! Di Maria. Mbappe. And the Herrera. Manchester still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. And that's been won straight back. He's through. Lukaku. Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Going through. Can he finish? It's broken loose. Paris Saint-Germain claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Aimed long and direct. Martial, and the counter is on. Now it's Sanchez. Surely. Verratti plays it out to the flank. Mbappe. Already, of course, on the score sheet. Oh, good interception. Lukaku with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
He's looked long this time. Lukaku delivers. Verratti plays it forward. And now the breakaway. And it's Verratti. Di Maria. He'll have it in! He's scored! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Lukaku. Manchester need to hold on for a few more moments. Rashford. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided.